Do you want to just launch a crowdfunding campaign, or do you want to 10 times your return and create one of the most successful and recognizable brands in the world? Every year, thousands of creators like you decide to launch their dream campaigns on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. But over 90% of them fail to raise more than $20,000. I get it. You saw that campaign that cost $1 million in under an hour and thought, I can do that too. I thought the same thing. I launched my first campaign on a day much like this 8 years ago. I thought I had a great idea. I filmed a video with a friend and threw it up on Kickstarter. I was so excited. I spent the next 5 hours dreaming what I would do with the $1 million I was sure to raise. Obviously, thousands of people are going to visit my page and back my amazing idea, I thought. I refreshed the page every minute until I fell asleep in my chair. But when I woke up the next day, I was still met with that big, fat, ugly zero. I reached out to friends and family. I posted it on Facebook, on Twitter. But by the end of the campaign, I'd raised a grand total of $15. One donation from a friend. I was devastated. For a while, I thought crowdfunding was all a lie. But then I realized it was my mistake. I was relying just on luck. I thought it would be easy to become the next $1 million campaigner, that all I had to do was just to launch. But it's obviously not that easy, or else everyone would succeed. Over the next 8 years, I spent tens of thousands of hours learning everything there is to know about crowdfunding. I ran hundreds of campaigns. I raised millions of dollars, many of which became the most funded campaigns in crowdfunding history. I also failed in every possible way. I made mistakes where I lost a lot. And through it all, I learned the hard way and built a name for myself and my company, TCF, the biggest crowdfunding marketing agency in the world. Crowdfunding Secrets is the culmination of all these learnings. It's the experience and knowledge of my team of 113 crowdfunding marketing experts. Hi, I'm Narek, founder and CEO of the biggest crowdfunding marketing agency. Over the last 7 years, I've been behind some of the crowdfunding's biggest campaigns. I've spent over $15 million on ads. I've run hundreds of thousands of split tests on everything, from campaign page wording to targeting, from pitching journalists to cross-promotional strategies. I want to level the playing field and show you some of the industry's best health secrets so that you can actually achieve success on your crowdfunding campaign. In Crowdfunding Secrets, I pull back the curtain to reveal the steps to a foolproof lead generation strategy that gets campaigns fully funded in the first few hours. Exactly how to lay out a high-conversion crowdfunding campaign page, what backer communities to rely on, and how much to invest. The winning advertising retargeting funnel that correctly uses Facebook's algorithm to laser target only people who are ready to buy, and lots of them. And how to turn that one-off campaign into a lasting brand loved by a large community. It's not a magic trick. You really need to put in the effort. And for those willing to throw themselves into it, these secrets have raised millions of dollars for creators. Let's check out a few recent successes. Carapure, a $2,000 dispenser that makes water from the air, raised over $1.1 million from the help of over 1,000 bakers, showing that these tips work even for high-ticket items. Grizzly, a dog toothbrush backed by over 22,000 people, raised over $1 million. Yes, a dog toothbrush. UV Mask, for which you raised over $4 million in a few months. And we also worked with Eric Buell, a legendary engineer from Harley-Davidson, on his Fuel campaign, a $4,000 e-bike with the furthest range ever, and raised nearly $1.5 million. So how did they do it? In Crowdfunding Secrets, we'll have a look at some of the best performing strategies, tactics, and hacks, such as testing your product market fit, using 3 channels to make sure your subscribers don't miss your launch, finding right journalists based on their beat, creating compelling videos and photos, getting fully funded on day one, and much more. So, before you launch your crowdfunding campaign, I want you to think hard about what that success is really worth to you. Do you want to spend hours stabbing in the dark, trying things that may or may not work, hoping that you'll suddenly start trending? Do you want to maybe hit a few $1,000s, break even? Or do you want to launch your crowdfunding campaign with confidence? Know exactly what it is you need to do at each step of the way. And I understand that even after all this, you still might be doubting yourself and the decision to run a crowdfunding campaign, or even whether this book will help you to get there. That's why I want to offer you a 365-day guarantee. If for whatever reason the in-depth and actionable strategies within this book don't work, or you didn't find some time to launch and test them out for yourself, I will refund 100% of your money. So click on the link below and give your crowdfunding campaign the momentum it needs to 10 times your goal.